It's the 4th of July, and that means one thing, celebration time. But who is going to be celebrating? Is it going to be Canadians? Is it going to be American badasses? Is it going to be American heroes? Will we have the title holder celebrating, or will we have new champions? Or maybe we'll even have Jerry the King Lawler celebrating the fact he got to see some puppies tonight on SmackDown. But we are Fog Wrestling, and we are here to give you the top 5 moments from SmackDown 2002. 4th of July special. First of all, I think they went out with a pretty big show tonight. Couple of title matches, 2 big title matches, lots of good segments, and unfortunately that means that quite a few things missed out of the top 5 list. But I would like to give some notable mentions to the things that didn't make it, including the Tori Wilson, Stacey Keibler, Brian Panties match with a really good segment where Jamie Noble spent all the money that he earned winning the Cruiserweight title on a caravan trailer park for Nydia. And there was just lots of good stuff that, you know, little things that add to the show that you just don't get nowadays. So yeah, big shout out to those things. And I thought there was also an entertaining match where Devon and Batista teamed up to take on Randy Orton and Val Venis, and we really seen just how impactful Batista could be in this match. It's like he's hitting these big power moves and it legit looks like he's killing them. I suppose it's only as good as the person that's selling for you, but still, I mean, that match lasted 4 or 5 minutes and it's better than any match I've seen in the past, like, fucking
10 years.
so yeah, honourable mentions to those guys. But moving in at number 5, we have Jericho and John Cena meeting each other for the first time.
It's John Cena.
We have Jericho complaining to McMahon about Edge. McMahon's like, you want a shot at Edge? You got him at the pay-per-view. So Jericho is a little bit happy.
Yeah, I'm upset. No, I said obsessed. No, I'm upset. I'm both.
Cena walks in. McMahon's like, oh, Jericho, meet this guy. It's John Cena. Cena offers the handshake. Jericho just looks at him and says, you think you're tough? Your little green shorts? Your little haircut, what's so ruthless about you? Then Cena slaps the shit out of Jericho and walks off. Jericho hits the deck, there's a big massive thud, and then you just hear Vince McMahon checking on Chris. He's like, Chris?
Chris?
Did Chris Jericho survive? Find out next week on SmackDown. That is number...
Good wee slap for John.
It was. That is number 5. Coming in number 4, we have the Taker promo.
The Undertaker, he says that he is the man, and do you want to be in the Fox trenches with a so-called American hero or an American badass? And you know what? That is a really great line for Taker. I've never heard it before, but no, it
was enough to get him in the top 5.
It's good storytelling, right? Because see when wrestlers talk these days, I couldn't give a fuck. But see when he was saying this, I
believe him.
I envisioned myself in a trench, and I looked to my right, and I saw the dead man. See when Seth Rollins speaks, I don't look to my right and see a guy in fucking clown shoes. I just don't think of anything. I just think of, I need to get to sleep here.
See, if I was in the trenches now, I would rather turn round and see one man in my corner, the Undertaker, than see the current entire Raw roster.
And that's it.
I mean,
God damn.
Undertaker is the man, and you know what? Undertaker's a fighting champion, goddammit. Spoiler alert, he is on the list later on. But, I mean, the guy is literally on Raw, defending his belt in feuds. And then he's on SmackDown, defending his belt in feuds. And then we look at Roman Reigns, who... Roman Reigns is younger than Taker at this point.
Yep.
And it's like, what the fuck has Roman Reigns been doing? It's an absolute joke. People can say Roman Reigns' title reign's historic. Honest to God, Taker's title reign was far better. Even if it lasted like 3 years shorter.
Aye.
No, but it
3 weeks.
No, but it has been.
Not
I mean, Taker's undisputed title, at least Taker's there every week on both shows. You see him about 4 or 5 times a night.
Feuding with fucking
Tommy Dreamer, Randy Orton, Kurt Angle, Triple H. I mean,
Jeff Hardy.
You name it.
The Rock.
Yeah,
Angle.
Taker's literally been feuding with everybody, having title matches, having weird matches, fucking having sick poured on him for Tommy Dreamer. I mean, the guy's literally been giving the rub to everybody. I mean, he even said John Cena, respect, kid. So, I mean...
Give me your hand, player.
I mean, look at The Undertaker in this run compared to Roman Reigns.
Down.
Look at what Taker... Like, we haven't seen Roman Reigns since the Raw after Mania. And look, I know I don't want to go into a tangent here about Roman Reigns, but we haven't seen him since the Raw after Mania. And how many shows have passed, right? 5 shows have now passed. Another 2 Raws and 3 SmackDowns. And Roman Reigns hasn't been on it. Look at what you get. Look at what Taker gives you in 5 shows.
Exactly.
Look at the amount of different look at how many people he's feuding with in the space of 5 shows. How many he's probably had about 4 title matches in those 5 shows. Feuding with Angle, Rock, Triple H, you name it. He's having ladder matches. When does Roman Reigns give you that? Roman Reigns doesn't give you shit.
And people wonder why people say these eras were better.
I know. Up next, number 3, 4th of July special. It was an un-American promo in the form of Lance Storm, Test, and
You Americans.
Christian. You know what? I would go out and say this is probably the best run of Lance Storm's career.
Easily.
Now, people will say no, he was better as a member of the Impact players in ECW. People will say no, he was better in WCW when Vince Russo put about 10 million belts on him. But nah, this is Lance Storm at his absolute best.
Why did Vince Russo put all the belts on him?
I don't know.
Because Vince Russo and Lance Storm just don't really seem...
No, Lance Storm hates Vince Russo. But Vince Russo says, I don't know why.
I don't know.
I fed him. I kept all these belts on him. But yeah, no, for me, that's the best. Basically, Lance Storm just runs down America. You guys like to have your First Amendment freedom of speech, unless it's somebody speaking against you. Then he spoke about the wars that America don't like to mention. He's like, why? Because you lost them.
It was a scoreboard for the vitamin E, brother.
So yeah, Lance Storm buries America and talks about all the wars that America have lost. I'd say America's got a pretty good win-loss record though in wars.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Although a lot of times they start wars and just fuck off and don't finish it, in fairness.
That's it though. I mean,
no contests.
Like, they dropped that big bomb in Hiroshima. Like, if they really wanted to win Vietnam, they could have just fucking dropped one, couldn't they?
Maybe like that.
I know they lost, but
sometimes
they could have won.
Sometimes they
easily could have won.
Sometimes they put countries over.
Yeah.
It's not like Hulk Hogan. That don't work for me, brother. Speaking of Hulk Hogan, let's move into number 2. Nice wee segue. It was the tag team title match. The Bum Boys, Billy and Chuck, taking on the team of Edge and Hulk Hogan. And on the 4th of July... You know what? I mean, it's a shame that Billy and Chuck have to basically lose their titles here just because it's the 4th of July.
And the Hulkster says it's fucking happening.
But, you know, it had to happen, didn't it?
It did.
I am a real American, stealing your tag team championships.
The national anthem didn't get interrupted for Hogan to lose.
No.
Got interrupted for him to win.
No, definitely not. So yeah, Hulk Hogan and Edge win the tag team titles. I mean, I wouldn't say the match was great, but the moment was great, so...
Aye, I mean, Hogan gets tagged in, the crowd pops, what else could you ask for?
Hogan gets tagged in and his back survives long enough for him to hit a couple of punches, big boot,
his
leg
back
drop.
goes, it hits the ropes, it's back, and then he hits the leg drop, it's gone.
Yeah, so Billy and Chuck lose, and Edge and Hogan are your new tag team champions. What do you think the over-under is on Hulk Hogan and Edge having these belts for, let's say, 6 weeks? In 6 weeks' time, do you think they'll still be the champs or not?
I'm pretty sure they lose it at pay-per-view.
I've got a feeling they might lose. I mean,
Well, I'm pretty sure Hogan's gone before SummerSlam, so, I mean, I'd be willing to bet fucking top money.
Top money there, buddy.
Top dog.
But yeah, I've got a feeling that a certain un-Americans could maybe challenge the American hero, Hulk
Absolutely,
Hogan.
yep.
But yeah, that was number 2. Moving into number 1, we have the American hero, the American Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle taking on the American badass. I mean, if you're stuck in the trenches with either of these men, I think you're in good spirit. I mean, one might drink milk and the other one might drink Jack Daniels, but that doesn't take away from...
What about a Milky Jack Daniels?
A Milky Jack, that could be a new combination there that we've just created. But yeah, good match, Taker and Angle. I feel like we're being spoiled. You know, on Raw, you get the Undisputed title match, ladder match, Hardy versus Taker, and then we get the SmackDown, and you're getting Taker versus Angle in the main event. It's like, and people will try and claim that today's era is better than this. I mean, what are they smoking? And I don't want to hear people say, oh, you get title matches today on Raw. Aye, you do, and everyone's fucking shit.
I know, but that's
it. We had a women's tag team title match on Smack. Aye, and who actually cared? We actually care about this. People actually care about Hogan holding up a tag belt. People actually care about Jeff Hardy climbing the rungs to see if he can beat Taker and cause an upset. People actually care to see what happens when an American badass takes on an American hero with The Rock standing by waiting to take on whoever wins. You know what I mean? Like, people care.
Big matches, big stakes, not wee matches, nae stakes.
Exactly.
Nae ratings.
Exactly.
Hee-haw.
So yeah, good match. Taker Angle. Now, the finish did kind of confuse me because it kind of ended in a draw, I guess, where Taker pinned Angle, but Angle tapped out Taker. Both Cole and Taz had weird...
differentiating opinion.
Yeah, they had weird theories on who would be the winner based on what happened. I'm not quite sure I agree with Michael Cole. He thinks that the pin should take precedent over the tap out, even if the tap out happened first, which I'm just not buying it for Michael Cole. But it was hard to tell.
But no stupid about that, right? Say it's a fatal 4-way match, and the guy submits before the pinfall hits 3. So what? The guy who hits the pinfall deserves to win because it takes precedent over it?
I'm calling bullshit, but after this, we see some refs arguing, we see Taker threatening some refs, we see Angle beating up Taker when he realises that he's not getting the win, and then it gets announced that it's going to be a triple threat match. So
it doesn't actually get announced.
Does it not?
No.
Oh, well,
that's what it goes.
It will get announced.
That's what it goes.
I'm giving you a spoiler right here, right now, for free. Didn't you need to pay for that? Fuck, why would you pay Dave Meltzer £12 a month when I can tell you here, right now, for free, that at the pay-per-view it's going to be Taker versus Angle versus Rock. Now, I can't tell you who'll win. I don't know that much, but
Rock.
I'm guaranteeing you guys we're getting a triple threat match, and that is it for your SmackDown Top 5 moments. I mean, really good show. I think we rated it an 8 out of 10.
8.5?
8.5, yeah, 8 out of 10. So just a good show all around. I mean, I wouldn't say there was anything spectacular, but I mean, everything was good.
Yep.
And, I mean...
That's all you need.
That's all you need, guys.
That's
so there you go.
all you need.
That's it. Till next time, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and peace.